What's up, everyone? It's me, Kiki Solano, welcoming you to BYUSN right now. We've got old jokes and new jokes. Remember when I was kidding about the Big Ten coming back? Time to take that seriously. And James Ncaa has some jokes of his own. Let's go. It's been a while since we've had a college football conference update, but we've got one. The Big Ten is back. Big Ten presidents unanimously voted to resume fall football starting on October 23rd. So they're a little late to the college football party, but welcome. Glad you could join us. The conference plans to have any players that test positive for COVID-19 undergo extensive cardiac testing and sit out for a minimum of 21 days. BYU is taking extra precautions of their own in an effort to avoid any more game cancellations. The team continues to social distance, wear face coverings, and be tested 3 times a week. In addition to this, practices have been modified to include small groups of 10 to 15 players. Keep in mind that the majority of those who did test positive were asymptomatic. That still means that anyone that did test positive may be required to isolate for up to 10 to 14 days. We know that due to these positive tests, the Army-BYU game has been postponed. And while the goal is to reschedule this game, Army head coach Jeff Monken said, "It would be a great opportunity for our program to play a team of that caliber. If we could do it, we'll try to do it. Right now, we got our schedule pretty set." Not gonna lie, this kind of seems like when you run into someone you know and the conversation goes a little bit like, "Oh wow, it's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, you too. We should hang out soon. Yeah, I'm pretty busy, but we'll try to make it happen. We'll see though." You know? Same vibes, I'm just saying. But let's move on from scheduling details. Pro Football Focus has placed 4 of our BYU offensive linemen as the highest graded college O-linemen in 2020. This includes Clark Barrington, Tristan Hodge, James Ncaa, and Brady Christensen. I am all about these awards, but there are some of us who are not. Coach has got a coach. Speaking of offensive linemen, I recently chatted with BYU's James Ncaa. Everyone's been asking him about the rewards and recognition he's been getting, but I decided to ask him about the rewards and recognition he would give to other players.
All right, James, BYU ranked in the top 25. I know, as Coach Mateo says, you don't take any of that poison. So instead, we will do our own rankings for some of the team. Who would you rank as some of the fastest players on the team?
Probably Brady Christensen. Let's see, who else? Probably Shannon Herring. He's pretty fast. Let's see, Kyrus Tonga is pretty fast.
Wow.
Those guys are probably the fastest.
Fastest one.
Pound for pound.
I'm probably. Really pound for pound. I'm glad I'm asking you this because I don't know if I'd get these answers from everyone else.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, then who are the strongest players on the team?
Probably Kyrus Tonga and Brady Christensen and Shannon Herring.
Okay, this is great. All right, how about the loudest players on the field?
Loudest on the field, Kyle Griffiths. Definitely Kyle. Joe Tukuafu, he's pretty loud.
All right, getting some variety in here now. I love it. Okay, let's move on to the coaching side. What coaches do you think have the best celebratory dance moves?
I think Coach Kalani showed that he's got the best dance moves this last week. He showed he's got the moves still. I was worried he's gonna pull something.
That's how you know he's doing great. All right, James, thanks. Hopefully we get to see more of those moves from Kalani and for the rest of the team.
Yeah.
That's a lot of football. Not that we're complaining, but before we close, we do have a little bit of basketball to hit. The Ncaa has set a start date for the 2020-2021 college hoops season on November 25th, with the start of practice 6 weeks prior to this date on October 14th. BYU has yet to say what this means for our Cougs schedule, but we have an official start date and I feel good about that. Plus, we have something else for you to put on your calendars as well. The NBA finally announces the date of the draft for November 18th, 2020. This is exciting, especially because our guy, Yoli Childs, was invited to the Combine and is expected to be a second-round pick. We know he's been working hard during this waiting period. And while we're talking about him, I just want to acknowledge this video.
Cougar Nation, it's been a heck of a ride, but I promise you, you're in good hands.
Oh, that video ended kind of quick. What happens at the end, we'll address in another episode. Gotta love a cliffhanger. Thanks for hanging out with me on BYUSN. Right now, go give us the follow, and I'm gonna go look at the rest of Yuli's video. See ya.